was Laura Branigan and her new single, Solitaire. Solitaire is not the only chart climber that she has dealt us lately. You may know Laura better for the smash hit that really put her on the map last year, the musical map, as it were, Gloria, which I called Julia a moment ago, but Laura's not going to cook for us now. It was the #1 song in our country for months. It brought Laura a Grammy nomination. It's one of 2 songs she sings in the movie Flashdance. Laura Branigan joined us this morning. Good morning. Nice to have you with us. I'm fine. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
How do you, there are so many, because we've, in the last couple of months, have looked at the whole area of popular music, and we've been to Nashville, and we've, you know, the different writers and performers and so forth, and seen the tremendous number of really talented writers and performers there are, who may not ever see the light of day, you know, and become big stars or, you know, really get the nominations. And that. How do you account for the fact that you have been successful very quickly, that one record to the thing, where other people are not? How do you account for it? How do you...
Oh, there are a lot of components that go into being successful in any business, but I think for my business, you have to have a tremendous amount of determination. First of all, I mean, besides the talent, it's one thing to have talent, but you really have to have the obsession with making it, and not let anything get in your way. That's the first ingredient, and then after that, you have to have a good record company behind you, a good manager, and the right song.
Takes the whole thing. Now, when you did Gloria, for instance, that had already been a hit in Italy 5 years earlier. When you recorded it then, what did you think at the time it might do?
When I first was introduced to the song, well, it's...
Here in the States,
I didn't know anything about the song. My producer, Jack White, brought me Gloria. He's German and was there when it was a hit in Italy. And so I felt the song had a special magic to it. And...
did you think it could do what it did? I mean, be #1 in the charts for months? And... When
you haven't had the experience before, you really can't imagine what it's like to have a hit, especially a hit like Gloria turned out to be. I thought the song had a magic. I thought it needed more American kick.
Right.
So we kicked it, and she went. It was a nice slow climb, which was very good for me as a new artist, because it allowed me to adjust to the pace and to, you know, sink into the public eye slowly. Yes.
How are you dealing with all of it? I mean, to go from, you know, singer trying to make it to bang star. How are you doing with that?
Fine.
You say that a little nervously.
No, you really have to keep your feet on the ground, and I think I've got mine there.
How much does your husband have to do with that? Now, he's, what, 14 years old and you are? He's a lawyer, right? Is he a music buff, music fan?
Hardcore country.
Hardcore country? No kidding.
Yeah, he's definitely not musical.
Is that right?
And he's very supportive and enjoys it.
But do you talk about it? Are you able to talk? So,
all the time.
All the time. Is he helpful in
It's very helpful in a business sense, you know, and looking over contracts and things, and sort of making sure that you don't get
eaten up.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly.
Which can happen. Which can happen. You've got, I understand, a 4-octave range.
Yes.
Is that accurate? That's accurate. 4 octaves. And in the press, there are those who are comparing your voice to a lot of great singers, like Streisand. What goes through your mind when you hear those comparisons?
Well, it's flattering, of course. I always thought, when I first started out, that I had that capability. I don't think I would have gone into the business if I didn't think I had the capability to go all the way. It's a nice thing for me. I really think of my work as something, you know, that I love to do, and it's really just one step. I don't think of myself as reaching great stardom, because it's really, I'm only one step, you know, on the way to something that I hope will take up my whole life.
And love the music, right? Laura, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, David.
Thank you.